Wow, I feel like we should just end there, but
We won't.
hey y'all.
Hey you guys, it's us. Me is Wonton Cloud.
And Rincerker.
But coming back at you at the very last week, at the end of the very last week of the 90-day publishing challenge of PAWL Nation.
This is the end, my friends.
So now, guys, for this week, first, what are we talking about first?
Okay. This was the last time that we could work on our stories and have it be a part of the challenge. I'm happy to say that I've gotten a lot more done in this challenge than I did on the first writing challenge, which I think is amazing. So this is my printed copy of my book. It is definitely not complete like I was hoping it'd be. It has lots of things I can do to fix it and rewrite it, and I've decided to use different point of views than I had previously, but I have a clear ending in sight, so it will be finished, and I am planning on posting the first part of the story to my Rincerker author website. So my website is authorrincerker.com, and I'll be in the link below with a little post on the story. So be excited about that.
Cool. That's really exciting. Rin has an actual printed version. I don't. But mine's is going to be online and up for you guys to read too. It's not going to be on my author site because that's still a work in progress, but it will be uploaded to a site like Wattpad. Look for the link in the description down below. It's free as of right now. And let me know what you think. I mean, you can leave comments on mine if you guys want to. I love comments. I love comments.
She does. I don't know if you guys have noticed how many times she says that, but she does.
I do. And I do respond
It's the
to them.
truth.
I do. Ren does at times. But I do. I will always make sure you get a response. And I'm doing better at responding back to you guys within a day. / 12 hours. I camp now.
Wow. You heard it from her. Wonton Cloud will write back if you comment.
True, true. So Ren, how did you feel about this last challenge that we did?
I found that I am quite a procrastinator, and I also found that I love being around people more than being alone. I actually write better when I'm around people, which is horrible because they probably think I'm ignoring them, but I enjoy having something else that's going on while I'm writing as well, even if it's like just music in the background or a show in the background. I feel like it helps me focus and feel like I'm kind of being sneakily writing stuff.
If you guys want to learn more about what Ren's talking about, I do have a video coming out on my other channel. There's a link down in the description below about what she's talking about. It's like an introverted writing versus extroverted writing. Be psyched. It's based off of personal experience as well. I found that for me, during this challenge, as long as I have an end goal in sight, I don't know, my brain like kicks it into high gear and makes things just like start falling in place and working. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I had the story in mind. I had a general ending in mind, and then as the deadline like came closer and closer, it became more definite, more clear, if that makes sense. Which it should.
I feel like I got a lot more done. If I hadn't had a deadline, I probably wouldn't have done as much. I think it's great that it helped you get more clear as you were writing.
Yeah, I also found out that I am an introverted writer. I definitely am. Cannot have people around me when I'm writing, if that makes sense. Which it should. Not a tortured writer, I just need like a space. I need space, and I need the time for my mind to like pick out what I'm thinking. Anything else?
I hope you all have an opportunity to follow in this challenge. I am close to completing the first draft, basically, but I've already started implementing the different things that I learned as I was going on this journey. And it helps me become a better writer, and I also feel like it's helping me become a better person. So if you like to create, even if it's not writing, explore it, set a date, just go for it. How about you? Anything last mentions?
I think my last mention is going to be don't be like me, in that I waited a very, very long time to do something like this. I think I'm almost in my midlife crisis. I know I look fairly young, and so does Rin. But like,
Don't tell them how old we are.
we're not going to say how old we are. We just are going to say that we're not as old as you think we are. Take that as you will. But it took a long time for us to get to the point where we were comfortable and happy with doing this type of challenge, to doing what we want to do in life. And like Rin said, if there's anything you guys want to do, anything at all, just do it. Those wise words I once received from my ecclesiastical leader, which was, if you don't think you can do something, just do it. Very simple. It's very simple advice, but it's helped me through a lot of stuff. Like writing, going out and getting what I want, changing my life. I was like, I don't think I can do this. And then my body just says, yeah, I'm just going to do it. And usually my thoughts go away at that point. So I recommend you guys just do the stuff you guys want to do. Just do it. Go for it. Don't wait like we did.
We're not waiting anymore.
We're not. That's why I'm saying it feels great. When I'm trying to put, the feeling that I'm trying to put into words is that right now it feels great because we're actually doing the things that we want to do. Instead of like waiting. We don't even know what we were waiting for, but we're not waiting anymore. And you guys shouldn't wait at all either. Especially if you're watching this video. And that's the last thing I wanted to say.
Awesome. Wow, I feel like we should just end there, but
we won't. Where are we going now, Rin?
All right. Book club time.
What? So yeah, as you guys know, last month I picked the book, The Alchemist. Didn't have any spoilers. I don't really want to put a ton out there, except to say like the whole premise of the book is finding your greatest treasure, which is basically the whole book. But the reason why I chose this book, yes, it is a fictional book, okay guys? Don't think like it's a non-fiction, it's fictional. But it made me think at the time, when I first read it, years ago, and then recently again this year, what my greatest treasure was, which is why we're doing this channel, which is why I'm currently writing today. I was like, I love writing. That's my greatest treasure, and I want to be an author, a writer, a storyteller. So yeah, I recommend you guys read it to get a vision of what you guys want, what your greatest treasure is. Ren also has a story with this too.
Yes, I do. I really enjoyed reading the book. And so, spoiler alert, there is a journey that happens. Along the journey, he meets people who find their meaning in life. They call it a personal legend. Mm-hmm. And that's what leads to your greatest treasure. And it's not just, boom, you got everything you want now. It's a journey, step by step. He often mentions following omens. They're traveling through the desert at one point in a caravan, and he notices that the caravan will stop and adjust around boulders or a large area of rock, but it's always heading to the same spot. Recently, one of my siblings went on a river trip. He was in charge of a raft, and there were 2 kayaks that were traveling ahead of him, and they kept turning back saying, "What's taking you so long?" Kayaks are a lot easier to maneuver and to get going fast. Since he was basically the only one who was working with the raft, is he was going to guide the raft to the middle where the current is the deepest and just follow the current along so that he would have to not do as much work. Well, one of the kayakers came back and said, "What's taking you so long? I could totally get this done." And he started, using this little tiny paddle to try and get the boat to go faster. And he kept fighting against the current. And finally he's just like, "Ugh, I give up." And he just fell off the boat. That helped me to realize that if we are careful and we see what's happening around us, we'll get there faster and not have to be so tired in the end. And that way, we can find our personal treasures while we're following our personal legends.
Cool. Interesting. Great. Rin is also in charge of picking the book for this month, which is
It is Found by Haddix.
her personal favorite author. She goes every library we go to, which we go to libraries in every city. She always looks for this author.
I mean, I have a lot of favorite authors,
She
but
does.
this is one of them.
This is the one she looks for, though. Always.
Well, it's because I wonder if she's written more, because I enjoy reading her stuff.
She does. P.S. Ren has a personal booktube channel that she's starting. So, be stoked for that. We'll link that down in the description as soon as she puts up her books. So be stoked.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too, actually, because I follow BookTube and AuthorTube. And I think WritingTube is a thing. I'm not entirely sure, though.
If it isn't, we should make one.
Well, I would assume we're on it already. WritingTube, I'm just saying.
I hope so.
We would have to be on it. So, Rin, why did you choose this book?
I chose this book because it's a genre that I enjoy, which is middle grade. Also, it's the beginning of a series that is time travel related. And I love time travel stuff. So, I love it. And I feel like you guys should experience the first book and get a little taste of her writing.
And just to remind you guys, I think the first 3 to 4 books of Harry Potter are middle grade. They're written for the middle grade genre, so you guys know. And those were amazing books. Also, this is not something like The Time Traveler's Wife. If you did not like that book...
Some people liked that book a lot.
Some people liked that book enough for it to become a movie. I'm just saying, if you did not like that book, because you could tell how the ending was going to be, this book is different. It's legit time travel.
As legit as fiction can make it.
As fiction can make a fictional thing. It's legit.
So we hope you join us in reading this book this next month.
Yep, that link will also be down in the description below. And as for the next challenge, we're kind of holding on to it for another week.
We have a definite plan in mind, but we're coming up with the challenges we're going to do throughout. So look forward to that update next video.
For sure. For sure, you guys. That was a big challenge, just saying. And we're still doing it. In that, for me personally, just to cycle back. For that challenge, even though that we're done with it now, I'm still doing it in that I upload a new chapter every week online for you guys to read. So technically I'm not fully published, but there is published stuff out for you. And Rin is still working on publishing it all at once.
I have a publishing company that's interested in it. I just have to polish it, make it all shiny.
Like new. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it will be new.
True enough. You guys be stoked for that as soon as it becomes a book that is published with that publishing company. We're going to link it down below so you guys can totally read it first. Or if you guys want to email us, join our email list, something like that, we can send you updates. And then you'll be the very first ones to know when it goes on sale.
True.
Be stoked. Authors coming near you.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe.
Comment. Always. Hit that bell button. Yeah, be stoked for this little breather because it was a holiday weekend. Happy 4th.
Yay.
Belated. As it is.
Hope you had fun.
Hope you guys had fun. And we'll see you guys next time.